Hey guys, Pop here. Today's video is going to be a little bit different, completely unscripted, so if I fumble, I'll try my best to edit them out because I tend to fumble a lot. I wanted to do like a reading vlog type thing. Today is Friday, the 13th, funnily enough. It's about 9 o'clock in the morning. I woke up about an hour ago. And today should be the day that I get my 3 Inuyasha books. And I actually kind of had a dream about doing this last night, and when I woke up, I thought I wouldn't mind trying that. So I guess here I am. We'll see how this goes. I do not know if this is even gonna show up on the channel yet. We'll see by the time I'm done. The majority of the vlog, probably all of the vlog, will be filmed out here because my bedroom is currently a mess. That's where I do the majority of my reading, but it's currently a mess. I don't want to take the camera in there, and not to mention my fiance is kind of a little sick at the moment. Nothing serious, he just has a migraine and doesn't want to be on camera. So, with that being said, I'm not really doing much today in general. I don't do a whole lot during the day anyways, but today I have about 4 books on the go. Most of them are fairly big books, but I wanted to at least finish one of them before I started Inuyasha Volume 1. And the one I have closest to the end is Turtles All the Way Down by John Green. I'm about 50 pages-ish from the end, I think. I'm on page 230, so about 50-ish pages, maybe a little over 50 pages. So I'll finish this today, for sure. And then, assuming that I actually get my package today, which says that it should be arriving by 8 o'clock tonight, I should be able to finish, or start rather, I should be able to start Inuyasha Volume 1. And also, because I haven't said it yet, I'm pretty sure this is probably going to be a spoiler vlog, because I have enough trouble trying to figure out what to say without doing spoilers when I'm doing scripted stuff. So anytime that I do these vlogs will probably be spoiler. So if you don't want to know anything about Inuyasha, maybe not watch these videos. Also, I just want to show this. This is what our weather looks like today. Not really sure if it's raining or snowing. It's snowing. That is definitely snow. It's slush. More like, yeah. This is why I stay in. Well, it's after 1 o'clock. Turtles All the Way Down is finished. And now it's basically just a waiting game until my package gets here. Hopefully it comes today. I don't have high hopes at this point, but we will see. I do have 3 other books that I am currently reading. Royal Assassin by Robin Hobb. Oops, show that better. Royal Assassin. The Eye of the World by Robert Jordan. And Sacagawea by Anna Lee Waldo. This one is a recent read, or I started it recently, basically. And this one is going to take me a while, but I don't think I'm going to continue with this one today, at least for now. I'm probably going to read, whoops, almost dropped it, Royal Assassin by Robin Hobb, I think is what I'm going to continue reading for now. I will probably update if I decide to change my mind. Hello, I am back. It's a new day after 4. But I have my package. It's here, finally. It didn't arrive when I thought it was, but at least it's here. I have a set of keys. I may or may not need scissors. But let's see if I can open this up without needing them. See if I can, oh. There we go. Oh. Big books. There's one. This is 2, I believe. Yeah, 2. And which means this is 3. These are bigger than I thought they were going to be, but there are 3 in 1. These are the first 3 collections. I keep saying volume, but I really mean collection. Each book has 3 volumes in 1. The one I'm going to be focusing on is, of course, the first one. So the first 3 volumes. I am glad that they are here. And they are beautiful. Now, the second one can go on my TBR shelf. And the third one can go on my regular shelf until I need it. There we go. I have like a collection of bookmarks. Let's see. I don't really know what to use for this one. This is one of my favorites. I don't have anything that would match the manga, but this is one of my favorites, so maybe I'll just use this. That size difference is quite something, though. It's a little small, but oh well. It'll still work. So just forewarn, I'm probably going to be comparing this a little bit to the show, or comparing the show to the book. I don't remember a whole lot, but I do remember the first episode as I've watched it several times. And what I love is that so far, the first episode is very close to what is in the book. I'm only like 50 or 60 pages in so far, but it is very close. So close that it's actually nearly word for word so far. I don't expect that to stay, but so far that is what I'm noticing from what I remember. And also, Inuyasha and Kagome are so insulting to each other in just their first few sentences that it's hilarious. There have been a couple of times so far where I've actually laughed. So I'm a little bit farther now, and one thing I think is worth noting is that there is a little bit of nudity in here. The show, from what I remember, didn't really have that. It would show from the back or from the head up. Basically, there were no nipples in the show. There has been some of that, and I'm only just over 100 pages in. The show was a bit more kid-friendly, whereas this doesn't quite seem to be, though it could probably still be read by a young audience, just not as young as the show. Okay, so it's the next day. I have read a bit more of Inuyasha. Jay is in the front room watching a show, so I'm sorry if you can hear that. One thing that strikes me is that most of it seems to have translated well, but every once in a while there will be just something that a character says that doesn't seem quite right to my ears. It's only ever like one sentence, and so far it's only happened like maybe twice, and I am 250 pages in. It is also in black and white, and I could kind of wish that it was in color, though there are bonus pages at the end that are in color, but it's fine. Inuyasha and Kagome are cute. I really like them. I'm not sure if it's nostalgia, because just reading this, since it's so close to the show, or the show rather is so close to this, I hear their voices when I read, and it absolutely reminds me of when I was watching the show for the first time. Also, as a side note, this has nothing to do with the book itself, because this is more of a me thing. It's really weird to be reading a book backwards because I'm not used to it. Although I will say now that Inuyasha is not the only manga that I intend on reading, so I'm sure that it will just become a thing that I get used to. It's just really weird. Basically, immediately after filming that last clip, I got to Sesshomaru's appearance, and I love him. He's so uncaring, and he's so powerful, and he knows that he's powerful, that he's really just brilliant. So it's still Sunday. It's much later now, after 9, I believe. I'm sorry if you can hear noises. My neighbors are kind of loud tonight. I haven't read a whole lot today. I haven't really felt in the mood to read. But while I was at Jay's parents' place, it occurred to me that I haven't really given an explanation yet on actually what this book is about. So this follows a 15-year-old girl from our world named Kagome. She lives in Tokyo, and after going into the old shrine that her family kind of protects, she is forcefully pulled into the feudal era of Japan, where she learns that basically all of the legends and myths that she had been told as a child by her grandfather are actually true. And the one trinket, the Shikon jewel, which she thought was basically just a trinket, is actually real and is a powerful talisman, kind of. And after the jewel breaks, she and Inuyasha have to go and find the pieces before they get into the wrong hands. That is basically the gist of the series. This, of course, is only the first 3 volumes. So we get introduced to the characters. We learn who Kagome is, who Inuyasha is. We meet Kagome's family and Inuyasha's family, and basically get introduced to the world as a whole. You know, it's probably maybe a good thing that I actually watched the anime before I read the manga. If I hadn't watched the anime, there are probably some things that I would not know how to pronounce. Although, to be fair, I did watch the dub, and I know, terrible of me, I very rarely watch subbed just because I don't read fast, and I feel like it takes away from the story for me, which basically also means that I don't know for sure if the English dub pronounces things correctly, but all the same, there are some things where at least the pronunciation has to be fairly close at least. I just got to Tetsaiga, which is the thing that I'm thinking about, that I don't know if it was pronounced correctly in the dub, but it's spelled, oops, let me actually get to it. I'll put a thing up on the screen so that you can see, but it's spelled Tetsusaiga, which I would probably, if I had not already had the experience of the English dub, I probably would not have pronounced Tetsaiga or Tessaiga. And Sesshomaru as well. I probably would not have pronounced Sesshomaru. I'd just like to say that this part with the frog demon is a lot creepier in the book than it was in the show. Shippo is very cute, and I am glad that I got to see his appearance, before the end of the book. It is now about 5:30 on Monday evening, and I am done. I love this, and I am very glad that I got the first 3 collections. I don't know when I'm going to read the next one, but hopefully soon at some point. I love Inuyasha as a character, though he is stubborn and sometimes kind of pig-headed. He still very much wants to protect Kagome, and with that, you can see even in the early pages of what their relationship will become later. And Kagome has a younger brother who is also very cute. And they act a lot like brother and sister would, but even though they might argue and she might get a little fed up with him, she is still very much the big sister and very much like, let me protect you, much like Inuyasha is towards Kagome. And Sesshomaru, I don't know how much he actually shows up in the books. I can hope that he'll show up more as he did in the show. And right now he does seem a lot of like uncaring and like he doesn't care for his brother. And I don't know how much that is going to change in the books. But I look forward to reading the rest. And I don't know if I'm going to do vlogs for the rest of them. I don't even know if I'm going to do other vlogs after this. I guess it'll probably just depend on how I feel about this one once I finish editing it. But I think that's going to be all for today. Hello again, editing Alopup here. I realized that I forgot to actually give a rating to the book. I did end up giving it a 5 out of 5. I'm sure some of that is probably nostalgia, but I did still really love it. So I gave it a 5. Let me know in the comments how you felt about this, if you watched it, and I will see you next time. Bye!